Welcome, Suprtoe fans, to the New York Transit Museum Virtual Holiday Nostalgia Train virtual ride. This is Suprtoe Reaction Video. You know, usually during these reaction videos, don't the YouTubers usually show their faces, like, to react and stuff? I don't do that. Let's see what I can work. Oh, I know. This is like, I'm like ghost. We're ghosting this train. So let's, and how about this? Boom! Ha ha! Ah! All right. So here's my face, and we're gonna watch the train and ride on it. Take a virtual seat on the vintage fleet and experience. Yes, I will. So if you haven't already, go to the New York City Transit Museum's website. The link is in the description, and you can read more about this. But we're just going to follow along and ride as we see things happening. Holiday Nostalgia Train departs MTA's 207th Street. Is that where it comes from? Is that? I thought it lived in. Well, I guess since it's a really long train, I guess it would be stored somewhere besides the Transit Museum, right? Makes sense that it would be stored at 207th. Before entering the system, our crew does a final check to assure all of the vintage equipment is ready for service. As they should. MTA on their game. MTA workers, crew on their game. The train crew waits. The dispatchers go ahead. These are really good shots that, I can't get. And we're off. The train heads south along the A and the D and the F, the 2nd Avenue station in Manhattan's Lower East Side. Yep, that's where it starts usually. Sometimes we have to get creative and take different routes to avoid construction or maintenance work. You gotta get creative to avoid your own... Okay. Okay, in 2017, switched directions. Oh, really? Interesting. Before heading south to 2nd Avenue. I don't think I rode it in 2017. But I do remember riding this train. I guess I did an episode about it. But I know I did... I know I did an episode about vintage stuff. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Go back in my... I'll leave a link in the description below if there's if I actually did a video about it. Can't remember. Suprtoe can't remember. Good footage though. Look at that. I guess that is the... Wow. Welcome aboard, strap hangers. Literally strap hangers. Well, actually, I guess they used to be straps. They used to have straps up there to hold on to. I guess that's why they called them strap hangers, because you were hanging on to straps instead of like metal bars or like that. This is actually just, they used to be straps shaped like that, but now then those look like they can actually hurt somebody. Train consists of a R1, R4, okay, the cars were introduced between, so I'm just going to kind of skim over this. I'm not going to read everything because you guys need to go to the New York City Transit Museum's website, link in the description, ride it, the virtual tour yourself, and buy stuff while you're there. New York City Transit Museum's awesome. It's a gem of New York City. Go there now. Well, after the video, go there. After we ghost ride this train. Unlike modern subway cars, the interior lights are not backed up with battery power. Oh, so when the train traverses gaps, they go out. Cars are preserved for their historic significance. Car R4, experimental bullseye. Okay, interesting. Lots of cool information in this. The vintage train moves through the subway system right on time. Wow, this is good footage. Oh man, I wish I could get footage like that. Need to miss the R42s and 32s, where you could just chuck a camera out the front window and get some awesome front view footage. Now they're all obscured. Yep, I definitely remember riding this train. Definitely a thing that I did. West 4th Street, where the ABCDMM. The train quickly fills up with riders as the day goes on. Yep. Oh, that's right. Look, she's even singing into a vintage microphone. That's one of the things I really love about the holiday, or used to love about the holiday rides. Like, people would go all out and dress up and just, dress up at like, cosplay, I guess, but it's not really anime figures. It's just like dress up for the time period. Like, so it was pretty cool. See, look at that. Charleston. I guess it's Charleston. I don't know, but it's pretty cool. Look at that. Look at him go. Got a saxophone and bass. What? Okay. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. SpiderMan wasn't even around with this, was it? I forget the date. SpiderMan was 1964, I think. Future members of the train crew are often visible at front and rear windows of the train. Future members of the train. Hey there. Nice. I love that. Raise your hand or leave a comment below if you're a future MTA member of the train crew. MTA rocks it out. Comment down below. Who wants to be an MTA train operator? This is nice. These strap hangers brought their slickest vintage outfits, and vintage, that's the word I was looking for, vintage. Vintage tune or two. Very cool. The museum's historic train cars are a world apart from modern subway trains. The sounds and smells are iconic and distinctive. Listen closely to the low-pitched groaning noise that comes from the spur-cut gears that connect the electronic motors. Okay. New Yorkers who rode these cars growing up can instantly recognize it. Well, yeah. Oh, he's talking about these two old folks here. Listen to the hissing noises. That's the train's braking system. Well, that's every train's current braking system. Besides the brakes, the doors are also actuated with compressed air. Wait for the loud puff as the doors open. Oh, well, that's something I didn't know. They're pneumatic doors, not electric. Very cool. After a long day of providing trips for thousands of riders, it's time for the train to head back to the... Well, that was a short trip. I feel cheated. Train crew communicates with dispatchers over the radio to coordinate movement back home for the night to the 207th Street yard. Still great footage. Love the tunnel footage. Man, I wish I could get some of that. But, you know, I'd have to actually work for the MTA to get that. Looking at you, Transit Museum. All right, very cool. This was not as cool as riding in person, but it's the next best thing, I guess. The nostalgia train arrives back at 207th Street Yard. We'll undergo another inspection in preparation for the next day of rides. Yeah. Very cool. There are the bogies. 1 bogey, 2 bogey, 1 bogey, 2 bogey. I guess I don't know. I guess they called them bogies back then. Okay. Well, I guess we're some weird music, if you ask me. So I guess this is near the end of the video. It's only, 8 minutes. So I'm going to, again, plug, link in the description, the New York Transit Museum's gift shop has some amazing things to buy and help fund the MTA. So go there, buy stuff, and actually become a member of the Transit Museum. Be awesome. I will next year. That'll be my Christmas gift to myself. All right, everybody, don't forget to subscribe and have a Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoyed this first Suprtoe Reacts to train videos. I guess, I don't know. I guess the fan video I did before was technically a reaction. Anyway, subscribe. Yeah, it's right there. Subscribe.